It is another dramatic moment at the Young Turks. We asked you guys to raise $1 million to hire 2 investigative reporter teams. In fact, we asked for $2 million for 4 investigative reporter teams, and that continues. But we told you that at every $500,000 mark, we would hire someone new, and we are over-delivering on our promise. At the first $500,000 mark, we hired Nomiki Coates as our reporter, and Sean King from the Daily News as a commentator. Now, we've decided we like that idea, and we're going to keep going with it. We were going to hire a reporter and a commentator at each turn, and obviously we also hire people behind the scenes to support them, cameramen, editors, etc. So now, just last night, right before Inauguration Day, we passed $1 million. And so time to announce the new folks that you guys have hired. Commentator first, he is the Washington bureau chief for the Huffington Post. He is a former MSNBC contributor, former writer for Politico, and a great writer at Huffington Post that I often read. He just moderated the debate for the DNC, and he's broken many stories. He's written a book called This Is Your Country on Drugs, and has argued for many progressive positions. Ryan Grimm is the commentator that we have hired. I trust his judgment. I have read his stories over and over again. He has broken many great stories. He will continue, of course, at Huffington Post as their Washington bureau chief, but he will also join TYT as a commentator. And I look forward to that. And as I think of all these different voices, Jordan, Nomi, Ryan, and Sean, all now doing different clips on TYT from their different perspectives, I love it. Now, the reporter we're hiring, or that you hired, is going to be Michael Tracy. He is a journalist and a researcher. He is a columnist for Vice. He is a contributor before the New York Daily News, the Daily Beast, The Intercept, Mediaite, Rolling Stone, Mother Jones, and many more publications. He is a very strong voice and a progressive voice, and he was one of the few guys on the beat covering this campaign who accurately noted the populist anger and warned over and over again that the media was getting it wrong, that in fact Donald Trump had an excellent chance of winning. He didn't do that based on his gut. He actually went out there, reported on it, and gave stories, anecdotes, evidence from Ohio, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and showed the warning signs. The rest of the media and the Democratic establishment did not listen. But from now on, we'll all be listening as Michael also goes out there on the beat. And now, having Nomi, Jordan, and Michael out there, I am super excited about all the stories that we are going to cover, whether it is stories about the establishment, whether it's corruption or simply negligence, and whether it's something that involves money in politics or something as simple as unsafe drinking water. Or Standing Rock. There is so many things to cover. Certainly, we will have a keen eye on the Trump administration. There are a great number of conflicts of interest stories to cover, let alone, again, the corruption of his administration. Now, it hasn't happened, and anybody who's read Michael Tracy knows he can't be put in one box. He is written for not just progressive organizations that I just told you about, but also conservative publications as well. Now, he's hired as a progressive to write for those conservative publications, but he has a real point of view, a nonpartisan point of view, a populist point of view that even conservatives appreciate. So I think he's going to do an amazing job. So thank you guys for making this team possible, and let's keep on going. I know a lot of people didn't think we were going to get to $1 million. Certainly they think we're not going to get to $2 million, but I believe, and I think the TYT Army is way too strong. There's so many wonderful candidates I interviewed and so many stories to do. So let's keep going, and let's get to Reporter 3 and to Reporter 4 and more commentators as well, and make the TYT Army even stronger. So again, from the bottom of my heart, for everyone who donated, thank you so much. And we have a significant and responsibility that we take very seriously to do the very best we can and give you the best stories. And I hope that you'll be very proud of the reporting that these guys will all do from the field. Are you sick of the mainstream media? Then I got good news for you. We're going to hire some investigative reporters and we're going to go house. We're actually going to investigate what's happening in this country and stand up for you guys. Help us do it. Go to tytnetwork.com/go. If everybody watching this video just gives a little bit of money, we'd have plenty to hire those investigative teams and unleash them on the country.